Hi y'all, I'm Six. I am the creator of Godstorm. Godstorm is a tactical TTRPG where every player character gets the ability to perform short-range teleports known as blinks. Godstorm is currently in an alpha with a combat beta coming sometime Q2 of 2025. An Alpha West Marches campaign is going on in February. If you are interested, please contact me in the comments. This game and build are subject to change. So I have created Nonac the Berserker. I view barbarians as not being able to integrate into civil society. Making my class the Berserker is a little bit different, but kind of keeps me able to sleep at night knowing that the Berserker could sleep in a nice cot for the rest of his life. My occupations are pretty much skills in this game, so I have made them a jailer and a lumberjack, two pretty beefy roles, and I think that it will help us out in roleplay. I'm not going to focus on the roleplay side of things right now, because that's not very fleshed out. I am going to focus on the combat side of things, though. So we made a level 3 character. We put most of our points in Vitality with 1 point in Dexterity. The Vitality gives us more ways to heal in combat, as well as some evasion, because this class does want to be attacked a lot, but not hit very much. We are a 5 HP class, which is the highest. We get 6 total AP, so 6 meta currency to spend on abilities and such. Before that though, I'll go over the weapons real quick. We have the Jarkle Axe, which is in our main slot. In Godstorm, you attack with slots and not weapons specifically, generally speaking. This weapon does a decent amount of damage, but the main thing is when you throw the weapon, you may move range 2 to your target, ignoring engagement and reactions. So you can like walk in, hit them with your 2 hand axes, hit them with this, and then leave, or get closer to them with some extra movement speed. Pretty variable. The hand axes are feeble, which means you will roll this d6 twice and take the lower result. And then reliable 1 means that it will always do 1 damage. And half of 1 is 1 in this game, so pretty good. You're always killing like trash mobs with 1 HP. Makes your life pretty easy with that. Notably, our blinks are up first. You get free class blinks. So our main class is Berserker, so these are our 2 main class blinks that are both free, no AP cost to us. First one is range 3 blink, and afterwards we can target a creature, and it must attack us at the start of its turn as long as we're still adjacent to it. So easy way to force an attack out on a creature. The whirlwind attack is a range 4 blink, and after blinking we attack each enemy within reach of one of our main or light melee weapons. This attack does half damage. So this is really useful when you want to kill a bunch of trash really quickly. You just blink in, use this, killing a whole bunch of stuff really quickly. And then for our abilities, Blinding Cuts. It's kind of combos with our Whirlwind Attack or Blink Call, but each creature within Emanation 1, which is 1 unit around us, they make a will save. On a fail, they become blind and dazed, so more difficult to hit us. Hit Me is the main part of this class. You gain an anger die that starts at 6. Each time you are attacked, this die is reduced by 1 until it hits 0. Once this reaches 0, you get a free attack that can be used whenever, during any turn or at any time. And it does an additional 1d6 plus 3, and then this die goes up to 6. So this kind of enforces the idea that we want to be attacked. Not necessarily hit, but the more we are attacked, the angrier we get, and eventually we're going to lash out. Execution, you have to use this at the beginning of your turn, and it's free. But you target a creature within range 5, and if that creature dies during your turn, you gain 4 temp HP and Inspired. If you mark a creature for death and then go and kill them, you're going to get some goodies. All in, when you attack 2 or more times during your turns, if we attacked with just our flex slot 1, with our 2 hand axes, this would happen. But we may immediately charge in a straight line, range 3, ignoring engagement and reactions. Afterwards, we attempt to shove, and creatures in this line must make a dexterity save or become prone. So basically we are running in, attacking, getting angry, and just kind of pushing people out of the way as we kind of run away or run towards them. Another major part of our build is blazing speed. Your anger die decreases by 1 for each time you attack. Reactions do not decrease this. So what this means is if we are attacking with our 4 hand axes for the turn, we're decreasing it by 4 and making it proc very, very often. It's worth 2 AP and it's definitely worth it. We're going to get a lot of damage out of that. Giant's Growth Rune is our advancement. You get these at level 3, and you can kind of pick between a list of them. At the start of combat, you activate this rune, and you grow size larger. So you go from a 1x1 tile to a 2x2 tile. This helps a lot with having more surface area to be attacked, as well as more surface area to engage. Overall, a pretty good thing. The main downside is we don't get affected by cover as much, but we have a solution for that later on. Initial abilities come standard with main classes. So when you're hit by an attack, you gain +2 temporary HP. Of note, we have 1 armor, being a Berserker. So if a creature attacks us for 1 damage, we are just getting 2 temp HP and becoming really healthy. When we target an enemy with a weapon attack, we can spend 1 mana. They're slowed until the end of the next turn. And if they're already slowed, then they become immobile. So this is going to be our main use of mana in this build. It's kind of built that way. You have an outlet to just kind of use mana besides just blinking. Very good. Kind of keeps creatures near you and not able to escape you. For our feats, took Shove Master. The main thing is if a creature is shoved into a wall, they take 1d6 bludgeoning damage. Dirty Fighting. When you hit with a main melee attack, you can throw sand that inflicts blinding in a burst too. So keeps things more focused on us. Blade Wall, as long as you are engaged, you and your allies count as having soft cover. So that's kind of the way around the Giant's Growth Rune. Kind of combos pretty well with that because we're probably going to be engaged a lot with this class. Charge, once per scene, we can charge twice our movement speed in a straight line. Charging 10 movement in a straight line, usually a battlefield's like 25 by 25. So you're getting most of the way, if not all the way to where the enemy is. So you can start getting attacked immediately. And then Gang Up. Once per round, when you attack an enemy who is engaged by one of your allies, you gain +1 accuracy on melee attacks. So as long as you have an ally within melee range, you are firing off very accurate attacks and making your life a whole lot easier. So this is my take on the barbarian called the Berserker. You can kind of bow out of this episode now. I am going to go a little bit further to just show something off real quick about what I would do at level 4. At level 4, we're taking a newfangled class called the Hemogoblin. And these newfangled classes are a singular level, but they're very powerful. Everything inside of the class kind of focuses around the singular ability. You cannot take these until you are level 3 at minimum, but a lot of the stuff in our kit we want when we are level 3, so it's kind of difficult to squeeze it in. So our main thing is blood magic. Since we don't really have a use for mana often, I would want to get rid of the mana pool completely, and we gain 5 HP for the class, and then 10 HP from this ability. So we're getting 15 HP, putting us way ahead of the curve for HP, and we're just going to be very beefy. And then we're never really having to worry about mana or anything like that, and we can kind of just exist as the HP monster. From here, we're also taking Blood Barrier. So after we cast a spell that costs HP, which all our spells cost HP now, we create a barrier of temp HP on us or an ally within range 5, keeping up with the temp HP, keeping us healthy. We're just going to try and outlast the enemy and just run them down, run them over. And that's kind of what I imagine the barbarian is. Thank you. Like I said, if you want to play in this West Marches campaign, it is an alpha currently. Feel free to contact me and we can get something set up. I appreciate your time. Thank you, and bye.